Parts. It is the shoulder neck wrap. There it is. Thank you, guys. My card's upside down and backwards. Here we go. It's only $34. Again, very affordable, $34.99. And what I will tell you right out of the gate here, not only do we have the 3 sizes, easy sizing. Small, medium, that's one size. Large, extra large, that's one size. 2X, 3X, that's one size because it's adjustable. And it will give you compression, but it will also give you cooling, but it's also soft and flexible, and it's wearable. Yeah. So if you've tried to walk around with a bag of ice on your shoulder and you realize, well, that's not working. Have you ever tried to stuff it under your sweatshirt? Like, oh, I'll just put it under my sweatshirt and then I won't move and I'll lie against the back of the couch. And then you feel like water's dripping down and you're like, why am I getting wet? There's no leaks, there's no wetness. And this does give you, with the cooling compression, temporary relief from aches, pains, and muscle soreness. So this is another, just a must-have. You gotta have solutions like this at home.
Yeah, so this is that BetterICE gel. So what you do is you put this in the freezer for 2 hours and it gives you that maximum cold temperature. But like as Sarah was saying, it's the ice pack without the ice headache is what you're getting. Good for over the shoulder, or you can wear it on your lower back, your upper back. It comes with an adjustable strap. So see this strap that it comes with? It has the hook and loop closures, so you can make it as big or as tight as you want to, so you can put it on anywhere. So I'm gonna put it on my back. So you just hook it up to one side, and then I'm gonna take it and just simply hook it on to the other side, and boom, I'm ready to go. Just that right there into place, and I have my therapy happening. And again, notice now, I'm not stuck on the sofa. I'm not getting my sofa wet because nothing's dripping, and I can walk around and do whatever I want. The other thing that's really nice about it is that it's very malleable, and so it really does conform to your body, which means, like when you have an ice pack, what happens is you have a chunk, a chunk, a chunk, a chunk. So certain parts of your body that aren't touching that ice right there aren't getting that full cold therapy. When you have this, because the malleable here, the entire area of your lower back is getting the therapy because it's all right there compressed up against it, and it's going to get into all the little tiny pieces and curves. So talk about your shoulders, right? That's a very hard place, especially the top of your shoulders around your neck, to be able to get the therapy. This conforms right to that. So no messy leaks inside of this one. Reusable cold therapy. After it starts to not get as icy and cold anymore, stick it back in the freezer. It's that gel technology, which is amazing. It really is soft. When we talk about how soft it is, it's malleable, it's flexible, it's soft, it feels so good. And of course, it has our patented Copper's Energy technology built in with this as well.
You know what I like is that you're not putting the ice directly on your skin. Because they actually say that's not great. You should always have like a layer of something between a bag of ice and your injury. I like that this doesn't feel like a bag of ice. It doesn't feel like that really intense cold, but of course it will be cold. But because of the fabric, which is soft and kind of fuzzy, and the fact that it kind of stretches out over a wide area, you know, sometimes when you have a bag of ice or some frozen peas, you're like, oh, I gotta move it here, and now I'm gonna move it here, and now I'm gonna move it here. You know, you're trying to get just the right place. This is one sort of nice big surface area, and once you put it on, it gives you that nice accommodation. All you do is pick your size. So I would say just like what, shop your top size?
Yeah, just shop. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. If you're a large and a shirt, order the large inside of this.
2X, 3X.
Yeah, it's really not something that you need to be very stressed about because it does have the band that is adjustable with it. So if you're normally an extra large, don't order the small, order the extra large, but stay in there and it's gonna be very adjustable because you can see that even the range on there with the inches is really good. One of the things I wanna give you a little tip, it comes inside of this plastic bag when you get it at home, and it just has that little zip closure on the top. Don't throw this away because this is a great way to store it in the freezer and keep it clean. So when you're done using it, just slide it, take it off, and then you just slide it right into there. So normally what I do is when I take it off, I reattach the belt right to it, and I put the whole thing in the freezer. I don't even separate it. If you wanted to keep the belt in your medicine cabinet, I suppose you could. I like to keep everything together, so I'm not looking for different pieces. And then I just slide it right in here. That does a couple of things. One, it keeps it clean. Right? So other things in the freezer aren't going to touch about it. Two, it helps prevent it from getting that freezer burn smell. So you don't get that either because it keeps that there, and it has its own little nice protective home. And then when I want it, I pull it out of the bag, set the bag on the counter, and then I just take it and I put it on with my therapy. So now I'm gonna head over to my shoulder, and then when you wanna do your shoulder, put it on just like that. Take the strap does have that stretch right here, and then just put it just like that, and boom, now, oh, that feels good actually.
Yeah.
That feels really good.
Well, I
Adjust
like
it
how
right to where
flexible it is. I
Yeah.
like that it kind of, you can find that it could customize to any part of your
Look at what
body.
it's doing on my neck right here, right? So
Because you
I
get that,
actually
you get
have
that
it.
whole area.
And this is flexible and it's not uncomfortable. I can move my neck back and forth just like this, and yet it's still targeting this area where I can feel my muscles actually need a little ice therapy, a little cold therapy right there.
And look at
Try
how
it.
adjustable it is. Sometimes when you get something, you only have like maybe 1 or 2 places where you can accent the closure. But I'm gonna show you. This is I'm just gonna check. This is the small, medium, okay? So I'm wrapping it around, but oh, what am I gonna do? It doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh wait, I can just basically stick it anywhere. I can put it anywhere. Maybe I need a little bit more room, I can put it over here. Or if you need the most room of the size that you order, you can put it way over there on that end. So you can really stretch and accommodate, and you can have it be as tight or as loose as you need it to be. Think about all of you that experience back pain. This is like putting on a belt. And the cool thing is that you can be walking around the house and you can be getting relief. You're not like stuck sitting in a chair trying to lean on something. You don't have to have something plugged in that you're trying to, lean against. It's just right there where you are. If you are driving, you could bring this driving. If you're stuck in the car all day, if you're sitting at your desk at work, you could keep this at the office,
If you're
right?
traveling, you could stick it in the freezer, in the hotel, the small little freezer area.
That's
that
a good
will work
idea.
in order to be able to keep it cold too. So you're not trying to find an ice machine and making a mess and doing all of that, because let's face it, ice is messy.
I've been there.
We've all been there.
Oh, and then I forgot my plastic bags.
Oh, yes.
So I got my big bin of ice, out of the ice machine.
And you were trying to use the little
And everyone
plastic
thinks
that
like
comes
I'm
in
having a party in my room. And I'm like, no, I'm just trying to ice my poor aching muscles.
Yeah.
And then I can't find a bag. So then I'm stuck with using the ice bags that they give you, which don't really have, secure closure. So then you're tying a knot in it, and then there's leakage. And then all of a sudden, your bed is wet where you were reclining, or the couch is wet where you were sitting. So this is mostly for the back and the shoulder. What do you recommend?
So we call this for back and shoulder. So as you just see here, I was doing back and shoulder, but actually when I do the shoulder, I'm having some neck strain right now. So I put this here so it goes all the way up into my neck as well and treats that area. But the reality is if you want to throw this on your leg, if you want to throw this over your knee, you certainly could do that as well. If your thigh is bothering you, you could take it and wrap it around your thigh, just like this. You can take this and you